For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1:7 NIV.
Wrong Side Up, directed by Peter Zelenka, is a Czech film that at first glance might seem like a light comedy full of absurdities. The film portrays how compulsive behaviors can affect the life and relationships of a young man named Peter. His daily life, filled with personal problems and absurd situations, is saturated with compulsive reactions that complicate his interactions with others. The story of the lost Peter, maneuvering through daily chaos, is an allegory of our own struggles with life. The Apostle Paul reminds us in the second letter to Timothy, "For God did not give us a spirit of timidity, but a spirit of power, of love, and of self-discipline." This message is key to understanding how we should approach our life's problems, even the most absurd ones. In a world full of madness, we must have the courage to face adversity, drawing strength from the hope and love that are gifts from our God. A crucial concept in this context is Sofronismos, a Greek word that translates to sober-mindedness or sound mind. Sofronismos, or sober-mindedness, means the ability to maintain sound judgment and make the right decisions even in the most chaotic and unpredictable circumstances. This concept is crucial for understanding how a Christian should react to chaos and uncertainty in their life. In the face of everyday absurdities, sober-mindedness allows us to remain calm and guided by the love and wisdom that come from God. Peter, wandering through the labyrinth of his life, encounters characters full of eccentric colors and quirks. These encounters, though seemingly just comedic episodes, actually have deeper significance. Each of these characters is a reminder of the diversity of human nature, and that we are all called to love and understanding. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus teaches us that love for our neighbor transcends all boundaries and barriers. This message is very important for us and would also be a guiding star for Peter if he were a real person, rather than a product of the filmmaker's artistic imagination. In the face of daily, sometimes easy, sometimes comical situations, we can easily fall into cynicism, complacency, or doubt. However, the Bible reminds us that our lives have deeper meaning and purpose. In Philippians 4:13, Paul writes, "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." This call to courage and faith allows us to survive even the most insane and incomprehensible moments of our lives. Peter, despite his numerous failures and moments of doubt, does not give up. His determination in searching for meaning and love is a testimony that each of us has the potential for transformation, even though Peter's determination does not have much to do with Christian values. In Romans 12:2, we read, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." The renewal of the mind and heart allows us to look at our lives from a new, different perspective, to see in them God's plan and the presence of God's power in our lives. Sofronismos is what allows Peter to find a note of stability in chaos. In the film Wrong Side Up, absurdities and quirks are just the surface beneath which lies a profound truth about human life. Peter, like each of us, is called to discover this truth through faith, love, and sober-mindedness. In a world full of madness, it is these values that allow us to find meaning and hope. What about your life? Is it far from God and full of the madness of difficult emotions? Or do you look towards Jesus and want to change your life to be more emotionally stable and full of the Spirit of God? Finally, it's worth recalling the words from Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. It is this trust in God and acknowledgement of His guidance in our lives that often allows us to survive even the greyest, blackest, and most colorful moments of our short life on earth. Sofronismos, or sober-mindedness, is a tool that God gives us so that we can go through life with courage, love, and wisdom. May our Heavenly Father bless us all